Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated.
Hey everyone, welcome to this week's episode of Bulldog Morning Buzz. I'm Evan Miller. Damn Yankees had a great opening weekend last week. And if you missed it, don't worry, because there will be 2 more showings tonight and tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. in the Pack.
Hi, my name is Isaac Pokriska, and I play Mr. Applegate in Damn Yankees.
My name is Applegate, and I think we have something in common. A love of the national game. Oh, you bastard! Here, sit down. Thanks. You don't like to see the Senators in 7th place.
Damn Yankees is a cool show because it's obviously from like the 1950s, so it's a little bit dated, but at the same time, it's still like applicable today. The story itself is, it's a classic story, and it still connects with modern audiences now.
My name is Laura Zug. I play Meg Boyd in the show. People should come and see the show because it's a lot of fun, and there's a lot of dance numbers and really catchy songs, and it's super, super fun to watch because when I'm not on stage, I'm in the audience watching the show and what goes on and everything, and there's a lot of hard work that's been put into it, and you won't regret it if you come see it. People can expect a really fun 1950s-esque musical that you'll definitely be singing for the next week after you come. So.
As part of our World Language series, let's take a look at the German program offered here at CHS.
I'm Owen Harrison, and I take German.
I'm Grace. I'm a senior, and I've been taking German since 6th grade. My family is German, so had some experience with that. And I'd also like to learn more about the German and culture and language.
My favorite thing about this class is how much more in-depth it is than last year's German. Last year's German was a lot easier, I think, but that makes this class much more rewarding. We go deeper into the grammatical structure and the basics of the language that lots of conversational tools are built upon.
We went to Freiburg, Germany 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago, and we spent time in the Freiburg Gymnasium, which is basically a high school, similar to a high school there. Basically, we took day trips to other parts like France and other parts of Germany and did little trips like that.
I actually got to go to Germany my sophomore year because of the German exchange, and it was one of the most life-changing experiences I've ever had.
My favorite part was we were hiking up this mountain one time with the rest of the exchange, and at the top, we were going up and it was snow covered, but when we got to the top it was really nice and we got to look over all the mountains and landscape.
I've never lived for a long period of time overseas, and I got to experience the life of a German person, and I got to speak, and I didn't even think that my German was even fluent enough to be able to have a conversation with someone, and I pretty much got thrown into a house in Germany, and I could communicate with them, and I thought that was so awesome. And then when they came over here my junior year, it was really fun introducing someone who's never been to America to American culture and American cuisine, and I don't think if I hadn't taken German, I probably would have never experienced that.
If you're currently taking German, definitely keep taking German. It's a great language and it only gets better the more you study it.
Some might say that music speaks a language of its own. Here's a video of the orchestra program.
Hi, my name is Sian Shambora, and I've been playing the violin for 8 years.
Hi, I'm Amani Ali, and I've been playing the cello for 5 years.
I'm Sophia Oram, and I've been playing the viola since 4th grade, so for 5 years now.
I signed up for orchestra because I like how there's different types of music, like pop music. It's not just classical music, it's also rock music.
Right now we're playing Tchaikovsky Piano Concerto, but we're also playing Tomorrow from Annie.
It's a really fun and interactive class to take. You get to be with your friends and play your instrument.
I really like how casual it is. It's a great time to meet other students in other grades that you wouldn't have met before. The teacher is really reasonable, so you can suggest ideas and she'll always take them into consideration.
It's a good performing arts elective to take if you need to get that out of the way. If you've played before, it's easy to jump back in to pick up your instrument again. Plus you can take personal lessons with the teacher to get back in shape, and even just playing with the orchestra can transform you into a better instrumentalist.
I like orchestra because it's a great environment to make new friends from different grade levels.
We do go on day trips and overnight trips yearly. We have seasonal concerts that we practice all year for, and afterwards we have buffet breakfasts, so that's always fun too.
It's a good way to get involved in the school, especially if you're not sure if you want to play a sport yet or if you want to join any clubs. It's like a great way to be involved and be a part of something.
If you don't want to play a strings instrument, percussion's also an option. We have a lot of percussion instruments in the back, so.
Nowadays, there's so many ways to communicate, but one avenue of expressing emotion has been around long way before technology. Here's a video on World Art.
I'm Sam DeFort and I'm a junior.
I'm Caitlin Higgins and I'm a sophomore.
World Arts is a 2-year non-sequential course. Each course covers a different part of a different culture from around the world, and you don't have to take either class like in order, you have to take both of them.
Well, you get to experience different cultures from all around the world, so that's really fun, but you also get to do a lot of different mediums of projects. We use clay. Right now we're doing a collage.
World Arts 2, the Oceania course, we did a project on Maori culture, and we made Maori pendant necklaces out of clay, and then we wove the cord for it, and that was very fun because you got to carve traditional designs into the clay.
For World Arts, Africa and the Middle East, right now we just finished working on a Tugur project, which is from the Ottoman Empire, and it's like a signature that you do in ink and traditional like patterns, so that was really fun. Overall, it's just really fun. You get to learn a bunch of things that you never would have learned anywhere else, and you get to do fun projects with people that you enjoy being around.
Each of the projects is different, and if you don't like working with clay, you only have to do like one clay project. If you don't like drawing, there's very little like drawing actually involved in the course, and it's very easy and it's very fun, and you get to work with people you get to work with friends. World Arts has influenced how I view other cultures' arts and how I look at things like in the world. If I see like a motif that I recognize, I'm like, oh, I learned that in World Arts. Like Miss McGrath taught that to me.
If you're looking to help others this month, the Red Cross Club is holding a drive. The Red Cross Club is collecting travel-sized toiletries like shampoo, toothpaste, toothbrushes, and sunscreen for homeless veterans. The box will be outside the main office next week. Finally, this week's Bulldog Buddy features Valentina Milano's dog, Cookie. Cookie Milano is a small dog with a big personality. She's a 6-year-old fluffy white Bichon Frise who was rescued from the streets of Colombia in South America. Cookie is also bilingual, able to understand both Spanish and English. In her free time, she enjoys sleeping, eating, watching the Nature Channel, and bickering with other dogs. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our Bulldog TV Buzz YouTube channel, and check out my latest Philosophy Friday video, which will be released sometime during lunch today. Here's a sneak preview. Be sure to check it out. Thanks for watching and have a great weekend.